Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin walkthrough Lorethrough series. This is episode 2. Let's talk to, this lady right here.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
Estus Flask.
Go on and see the king.
Go and see the king. That's our mission.
He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
We're searching for King Vendrick. You may level up with the power of the Emerald Herald. So she is the Emerald Herald.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names
Keep
are
that
unutterable.
in mind for later.
The four endowed with immense souls.
We're seeking 4 endowed with immense
Their
souls.
souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the curse, seek souls, larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way, lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
We can actually level up now.
Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle, where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it, those who come to Drangleic seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow. It happens to them all, sooner or later. That blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken. Although he does offer sound advice. Perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own future. That tiny thing inside the ruins. An ancient being that will mock your very existence. She imparts sound wisdom. Provided you find her on a good day.
Talk to her a little bit.
The sign you bear will drain your very souls.
It's the dark sign she's talking about.
And without souls, you will turn hollow. Stay strong. Do not lose hope. Even when you have precious little time. For when the undead dies, it is never truly dead, but only one step closer to hollowing. Not all undead are hollows, but all hollows were once undead. If you find an Estus shard, bring it to me, so that I may ease your burden. Over the hill and past where a man, but whatever came, those who come to Drangleic seek that blue knight at the base, or perhaps that tiny thing. She, provided you find her own.
Let's talk to this blue sentinel over here. They carried this covenant. There's been that many deaths worldwide. They carried this covenant over to Dark Souls 3.
You're undead, aren't you? You have that distinct scent, the smell of
So
illness
undead,
and fate.
you can smell
This is Majula.
who they
It
are.
is a kind of
Interesting.
settlement, a place where life is almost normal. And in Drangleic these days, there are very few places like that. I am Solden. And like you, I lost everything. And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse here. Well, that's not true at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody. Do you know much about souls? Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth.
That's interesting. That's the real curse.
That's the real curse, right there. We undead will never die. And that's quite a predicament, really. There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls. And wherever you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them. Each has a powerful soul and a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now, like I have. Do you ever cry out for help? The journey of an
This poor guy's already given up.
And treacherous. You will face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
Going the way of the Blue Covenant. Blue Seal.
That is a wise decision. People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence. Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace. Do you feel lonely here? It suits me just fine, as I've nothing left anyway. It will grow on you, this place. Give it some time.
Welcome, Jester.
Do you see the way beyond the bonfire?
So this is where he's telling us to go. The Forest of the Giants. First area.
There was once a great fort, but little of it remains. You may just find something there that will be of use on your journey. But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back. Hade's Tower of Flame lies beyond.
That's the second area you'd want to visit.
In the cathedral, the Apostles of Blue gather. But the road leading there is perilous. The gate is rigged with some contraption. But how it works, I just don't know. Have you seen that pit, that gaping hole in the earth?
Down there?
I don't know what it's like down below, but I wouldn't suggest trying to find out. Besides, you'll never make it down there. Not without a ladder.
Hint, we need an NPC to put a ladder for us.
The flame you see there is a bonfire. They exist all across the land, beacons to we undead. If you are tired, try resting beside the flame. The flame heals us. Long ago, a woman called a firekeeper watched.
A lot of lore on this guy.
Bonfire. She kept the flame lit and guarded it from those who would extinguish it. I wonder where the firekeepers went. Did you notice any letters on the ground on the way here? These are messages that have jumped the fissures between worlds. In Drang Lake, the flow of time is convoluted. Things shift and waver, twist and turn. Poignant wishes, dashed dreams. The messages convey our very inner thoughts. If your will to soldier on falters, try leaving a message. Somebody out there is sure to listen. You may notice symbols that appear upon the ground. These are summon signatures. They call upon spirits from other worlds through the schisms in time. If you fear hollows, find summon signatures to call
So it's
upon
telling you about the
spirits
multiplayer in this game, how you can summon people.
Do you see the way beyond the bonfire?
Okay, that's it. That's all he has for us.
On your journey.
Thank you, sir. Letters are worn beyond recognition. Okay. So, in this hut right here is our blacksmith for the area, but can't open because it's locked. Let's talk to him.
Who are you? Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant. But now somebody's gone and locked the door. I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools. Bring me that key. Chop chop. I'm a blacksmith.
Oh, he says. Okay. And here we have a merchant, whom, if we keep buying things from, we'll get, his attitude will change, I'll just say that. He's very humble at the beginning.
Well, welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you
Desperate for our business. He has a 100% shield, which is this, the Silver Eagle Kite Shield. You want to buy it. Medium-sized shield, a commonly used standard shield, has a pointed top, designed for ease of use while on horseback. Twin Dragon Shield, wooden great shield, featuring twin dragons, quite light for the size shield. One requires strength to handle it. Great shield, but they are very stable in battle. One fights using the shield bash instead of parrying. And the Iron Parma. Small shield, iron. Usual design suggests foreign origin. Lightweight despite its iron construction. Sturdy despite its small size, but not sufficient enough to protect one from danger. But we'll buy this. He also has these armor types. You get the Falconer's Hood, which we want to complete the set. I'll get that later, but...
I came from the west, from Volgan.
He came from Volgan.
Have you been there? It's a lively place, vibrant with trade. Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Everything's all run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really. A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Volgan. You can't even run a shop without their blessing. They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash. Oh, by the gods, why the hell am I here? Oh, thanks very much. And do please come again.
Once we buy from him some more, he'll change. Actually, after we rest from the bonfire, because we bought that item, he'll change. But let's come up here and get this. Titanite Shard. Let's also read Demon's Great Hammer. Needs 50 strength. Great Hammer made of unknown materials, perhaps it is stone or even wood. The origins of its name are unclear. Its tremendous weight suggests that it was never intended for humans. Perhaps it was an offering to demons that appear in the legend. Club fitted with the spike head. Spikes of this blunt weapon are used to cause bleeding, normally wielded by clerics, but clearly intended to draw blood. Most of the clerics receive this as their first sacred chime, catalyst for miracles and hexes. Use miracles, equip the sacred chime, and attune the miracle at the bonfire. Its strength in most miracles is affected by casters' faith. Let's put our blue sentinel's ring on. And, actually, let's get our... Still fast rolling. Good. We need to level up adaptability to get more iframes. I hate that. Hate that you have to do that. But... There's the cat. I love this NPC.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
So she thinks we smell wonderful. We can abandon covenants from her. We can switch covenants. We can actually buy items from her, which she has the Silver Cat ring, which we do want. And the Ring of Whispers, actually. We do want that. We will get these later.
This place is already dead.
We'll read the lore on them later as well, once we acquire them.
New may be born. Isn't it wonderful? This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Are you going to see the old ones? Those four who have grown so incredibly ancient. They must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now. For heaven's sake. No one even knows their names anymore. Imagine that. Yes, nothing like yourself, for you have a most pleasant scent. It grows nicer with each passing day. Have you made friends with the man by the sea? He's lost everything. Absolutely everything. The only thing he's good for now is a few tidbits on Covenant. Covenants are a type of, well, contract, you might say. You give something to gain something. That's the way humans like it, right? It might be just the thing you need. But what? Did you see that oddly formed rock behind here? Long ago they called it Victor's Stone, as I recall. If you wish to face greater challenges...
Yeah, not gonna do that. That'll make the game harder.
Although, you'd just as well not. This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it one? This place is... We receive only the most peculiar visitors.
Okay, that's all she says.
Nothing suited you, I presume? Well, that's dismaying.
I'm gonna strike this. Get another Estus Flash Shard. Oh, the piggies. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have messed with the pigs. Almost start attacking me. A lot of people died to the pigs. Thought there was an item there, but there isn't. Okay, now we can... We're not going to go down there. Yet, but... Not today. But, that's right, we don't have the key to this yet. That's right. I believe that's all we can do for now here. That is another way we'll get later. This is where you make the game harder. You speak to that stone right here. But we want to get homeward bone here. Yeah, not gonna do that. Let's go get give her the Estus Flask Shard. This life gem. My dear, give me more Estus.
Bearer, see less.
Okay, what do we need? We need 48. Okay, no problem. Now let's rest of the bonfire, proceed a little bit, and then we'll end the episode. Now we've reset the world state. We have 2 Estus Flasks. Now he's sitting up. Seems a little healthier.
Ah, I was hoping that you would come. I've stocked some new things, and I thought that you might be interested.
So he'll keep restocking new things the more you buy
They've been
from
selling
him,
rather well,
which is nice.
And I may step up operations soon. I'm surprising even myself.
We gave him a little help, so he's pretty appreciative. So now he's got more armor sets. Which I do like the Elite Knight set, but we'll pick that up later.
Did I mention before that, well, I'm not from these parts? I was on a journey, and somehow ended up here. The desolation here was disenchanting at first, but over time, things started to turn my way. Yeah, I've got a good few regulars now. They're all strangely desperate and quite willing to pay a premium. Sadly, some of them never come back, but I try not to think about. Have you seen that warrior lugging that giant... I'm no expert, but that appears to be a fine specimen.
Ah, yes.
A peculiar design.
Another
Quite
NPC.
unlike anything found in Vulcan.
He's carrying the Moonlight
If you
Greatsword.
should speak to him, would you ask him if he won't sell it? I'd have to take another look, but I'm confident I could offer quite a price. I considered returning to my homeland, but I've decided to stay a while longer. I've started to turn a handsome profit now, and I considered returning to my...
All right,
homeland.
that's enough. So.
Finished all.
Is it that way? I always forget. I think it is. We don't want to get in there yet, but let's talk to him.
Have you business with me? The way under's all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there?
I love this NPC.
I'm in quite the pickle now.
Life gem and homeward bound.
See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough.
Because it is alive, dude.
Alive. Hey, you don't think a real live person was turned to stone, do you? See that statue?
All he says now, we can't continue his quest until we get a special item that removes that stone person. Now let's go back. Right ahead forward a little bit. That's not true. Alright, now... that's the way to the other way. Here? Yes. Keep forgetting because I haven't played this in a long time. Rusted coin. That's not true. Yes, okay, so there. This is gonna be tough. I may die here. You can jump just, but I'm not going to. We got a human effigy here. Well worth it to come down here. See many people die. It's a skinny beam. We'll get that item later. Oh, frame rate drop. Whoa. Love to get this guy over here. Oh my gosh. Did get him over here, though. There you go. No! Ugh. There you go. Ah. Nice. Yeah, there's the item that we saw from over there. Homeward Bone Soul. Forward, we'll be able to get our first bonfire in the area and end the episode. A lot of items to get around here, though. This guy come to you. There's the bonfire. Let's go get it. And, I don't know if I should rest, but anyway, I don't want to respawn the enemy, so I may not rest. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, and we're going to tackle this area in the next one. Take care.